Ready? Seamless. Seamless. How's it going, guys? I'm gonna maybe try playing with a controller tonight. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see how it plays. I was kind of enjoying playing with keyboard and mouse, though. The aiming was pretty good. I don't need this in the PlayStation. Come on. There we go. And in here. Bum, ba, da, bum. I wonder who decides those noises. Bum, ba, da, bum. Right. Hey, Fairby. Yeah, we have the controller if we want it. Okay, so what I'm drinking today is a fire chai. Now, normally I try and I'd be like describing the tea, but I thought I may as well show you what it is. It's tropical jungle fruits and Indian chai spices. Now, I don't think I've ever had a chai before, but it kind of looks like that. It's not a black tea. I think it's like a fruit concoction, but you can drink it with milk. Looks pretty good. If it's tea then that you can buy, I doubt it will taste awful. Yeah, that's the problem with this challenge thing. I don't think there's going to be an awful tea. Actually smells really good. It's supposed to have chili in it, but it smells really good. I can smell the coconut. Maybe some cardamom? Has it got cardamom in it? It's just a rosehip, ginger, cinnamon. No cardamom. My sense of smell is terrible. Well, it's supposed to come out now. It's 4 minutes, so I'm not over steeping it. You don't like pineapple? Pineapple's great. Though I can't really say much about fruit and vegetables because obviously being a vegan, I have to kind of like enjoy all fruit. It's like a prerequisite. Let's have a taste. That's really nice. Ooh. Bit of burn as well. Bit more of an afterburn though. Yeah, I know, I can feel the chili, definitely. Mowgli has been foraging in an Indian jungle to find tropical mango, pineapple, and coconut to add to our unusual but oh so good blend of juicy fruit and kicking spice. That's exactly what it is. It's kind of like fruity, and then the fruit goes away, and then you get the kind of little bit of an afterburn. You know, I would actually buy that in a bigger tub. I got like the sample pouch in my kit. Yeah, Indian food surprisingly is very well adapted to being for vegans. There's only one thing you really have to be worried about with Indian food is the way they cook most of their food is using a substance called ghee, which is like clarified butter from cows. Obviously not good for vegans. As long as they don't use that, then it's mostly all safe. Obviously avoiding the meat, but that's the main worry you've got to have. Yes, in the south you use coconut milk, yeah. I've worked with I used to work with a lot of Indian people, and they southern Indians, and they kind of introduced me to their styles of cooking. It was very culturally rewarding. My speech is gone. I'm really enjoying this tea. Although, to be fair, I don't actually have that many curries nowadays. I find, I don't know. I love Indian food. My father went to university, and one of his best friends was Indian and taught him how to cook. So basically, growing up, I grew up on Indian food. So like when everybody else was having like fish fingers and peas, I would be having like a dal and not ciabatta, chapatis, Bombay aloo and things like that. But he raised me as a vegetarian, so he always used ghee. Yeah, very very a wide palette, I would have liked to say. Unusual food to feed a kid, but what are you gonna do? We have some light like there. Oh no, it was the screen. Ha! Okay, so playing Hades. I've been thinking about this game all day. It's gonna be fun. There must be many good Indian restaurants in Britain. There are quite a few. The most unusual Indian restaurant I went to was in Glasgow. And it was only unusual because if you can imagine the accent, where it was obviously Indian but Scottish, it was not only the most unusual thing I've ever heard, but the one thing I would love to hear again because it was so unique and so brilliant. I just wanted to take the guys home. So just talk to me. Because they must have obviously come from India, but like picked up the Glaswegian accent along the way. It was good. And that was many years ago now. I haven't been to Scotland in a long time. I spent a long time in there though, like 10 years or so for work. At least my old job. I believe so, yeah. It does take a while to pick up an accent. I mean, if you think I've been in Yorkshire for, I don't know, like 20 years? Something like that? No. I came to Yorkshire in 94. So since then. And I don't believe I have a Yorkshire accent. At least not one that I can tell, anyway. It's either 94 or 92. I cannot remember. I remember the first thing we did when we came to Yorkshire. For some reason, we went to Tesco, our local supermarket, and they bought us like sweets. Still have no idea why they did that. They being my parents. Yorkshire. That's not the. I've made that mistake myself, so don't worry. It's a good spelling mistake. We find an example of a Yorkshire accent. Learn English like a native.
Hey, you! Stop faffing about. It's Maftin in here.
This.
It's time to take a closer
That was it. That was it.
Yorkshire accent.
That was it.
Now, bear in mind, this accent can vary greatly between different speakers.
I'm from Yorkshire, and this is my Yorkshire accent.
That was exactly it.
The first feature we're going to look at is the short vowel present in words such as strut,
Fun.
Fun.
Country.
Fun. Country.
Above.
Above. I can't do it. Country.
I'm as comfy as that there monk.
See, that there monk. I can't do it. You've got a friend who lives in Swansea, and when he told him that you live in York, he said that York is such a boring town. To be fair, it is a very touristy town. So mostly all that happens in York is that people will walk around all the time and kind of look at stuff. Yeah, it's good if you're visiting. It's fantastic if you visit York. It's brilliant. If you live in York, yeah. And just to be clear, we live like 4 miles, 5 miles outside of York. So if you can imagine that, it's quite far away. Let's get our own Hades. Okay, away with the music. Really like medieval styled buildings. Really fun to walk around and look. You'd love it. You'd love it. There's the bar walls. There's basically a wall that goes around most of York, and it's built when to keep the Scottish out, essentially, back in medieval times. And the ruins of it actually go all the way around York, and you can walk all the way around. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There's a castle I can't remember the name of. There's the palace. We've got a palace in York. There's the Minster. The Minster is gorgeous. York Minster. Basically, if you look at the horizon of any place in York, you'll see this. Will it take a long time to travel from where Crufts is held to York? Crufts. Where is Crufts held? Locations? Location. Oh, Birmingham. No, it wouldn't. York to Birmingham. On the train is... my father's parents were from Birmingham. Can we do travel? Yeah, it's about 2 hours. Yeah, about 2 hours. I actually I saved that. No, I can't say. I'll tell one more quick story. I once did a presentation for my old job in Norwich, which is a bit further south, south-ish. It's a bit far on the train, essentially. And it was to the board of executives. It was very high profile. It was very stressful. And it was just me from York. And I had to go down and I had to do the presentation and then come back in the same day. And as I was leaving, I got very stressed about catching the train back. I got on the wrong train. I ended up in Birmingham. I've never been so stressed in my life. And it's where I learned that if you get the wrong train somewhere, you can eventually get back to where you want to go. It really doesn't matter. I thought I'd be stuck there, but I just kept asking people and I just caught other trains and eventually got back to York. Faster than going to Stockholm. Yeah, it's quite a good train service as well. Anyway, 80s, let's go. It was a very stressful time. I am loving that chai. Jenny says you can get like a latte chai. Ooh, same again. Which is the best way to travel in Britain, in my experience? Probably train. There's so many train stations. As long as you can get a train to actually arrive at the place where you want to go, it's good. It can get a bit dicey sometimes, though. I think chai have a lot of condensed milk in India. Whoa, it says at the bottom, playing with controller is recommended. Right, we're gonna do it. Gonna do it. Yeah. Escape attempt 6. Total darkness 408. Nice. I'm gonna take the game's advice. Yeah, take.
Not here.
X is dash. Okay. RB reflect. Did we spend it? Oh, we haven't spent. Oh, okay. Each range makes you deal 10% more damage when you strike undamaged foes. That was, yeah, that was good. I guess we save it for Death Defiance. Yeah, I'm glad you think it was cool. We were talking about York and travel and stuff. And the fire chai. Although I'm getting a bit of a sweat on now. Ooh. That variation of Death Defiance. Stubborn Defiance. What's Stubborn Defiance? Restores you to 30%. Yeah. I think this Death Defiance is pretty good. Oop.
All right, I'm ready.
It said rest. Go lie down. There we go.
It is the dead of night.
We need to turn it up.
The approximation of it in the realm of Hades. Prince of the underworld, Zagreus, rises from a fitful slumber with much mischief on his mind.
It's once per chamber?
Mischief? Me? I was just going to have a little look through Father's stuff.
All is quiet at this time.
That is pretty OP, yeah.
Flaming Hypnos put a spell upon the house, as willful Zagreus had asked of him. All are fast asleep, save for the prince. It is exactly as
What are we
planned.
up to? So if you're low on health and clear the chamber, you could even die. Yeah, no, that's a good tip actually. Yeah, I'm gonna try and remember that.
Lower your voice, old man. I'm trying to be sneaky here.